Good morning, wherever you are. It's time for the Monday Minute. I'm Christian Paul. Yes, I am aware it is Tuesday. Due to business circumstances beyond my control, we could not do the Monday Minute yesterday. So here we are today, and we got a few things to talk about today. We're going to talk about coincidence today, but there's a few other things I wanted to touch on first. Of course, we have Jan with us this morning, as always. I hope you are having a great week so far. Let's hope it continues. This weekend, we will be at the 1861 Masonic Lodge in Keysburg, Illinois. Thank you, Jill, for allowing us to explore your property. We are looking forward to some very interesting communication this weekend. You know, I Google mapped Keysburg. I don't know the history of this town, but from what I've seen, this town looks like maybe at one time there was a fire or a flood, because there are a lot of vacant areas between buildings in this town, although they do have streets laid out. Now, this is right along the Mississippi River, so I guess maybe 100 years ago there was a big flood or something. I don't know. Feel free to correct me on this if you know something about Keysburg, Illinois. All right. Another thing I want to do this morning is I want to give a shout out to our friend, Lori Fromm. Lori, I know you are going through some issues right now, but we got your back. I pray that Raphael brings you healing, and I wish you a good and blessed day. So shout out to Lori today. Bless you, girl. We're pulling for you, and we hope there is a resolution to your health issues right now. All right, let's move on. Let us move on to what I wanted to touch on today is coincidence. Now, if you know me well, and some of you that watch on this channel know me very well, you know I am not a believer in coincidence. I'm always of the mindset shit happens for a reason. Now, if you've been watching the page over the last, I think I posted this maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, on our last investigation at St. Joseph's in Berlin, Wisconsin, all of the audio settings on the body cams were changed. This isn't one camera. This isn't two cameras. This is 5 cameras. How do settings on 5 cameras get changed? We have used these cameras for years without issue, never had a problem, and yet all 5 settings were changed. Coincidence? Now I'm going to continue on something of more of a personal note. This happened at the shop yesterday, and this has happened to me over the course of time multiple times. The crazy thing of it is it only happens when I'm here and am running the sales area by myself. This is only happens on days when my manager is not here, and it only happens to me. It never happens to him if I'm not here, and it never happens if we're both here. For example, today. I don't know why this goes on. Now I know you're all wondering, what in the hell is he talking about? Okay. We have had issues with certain aspects of a company out there that uses a tagline, reach out and touch someone, although we've slightly altered that tagline, reach out and fuck someone. Oop, did I say that? Yes, I did. But it makes for an annoying and expensive day expensive in terms of lost sales and productivity. Um, Hopefully that is the last time this occurs, but this has happened to me at least over the course of time 10 times, and it has happened to me twice just so far this year. Good morning, Lori. It is interesting to me that loss of communication between our computers and remote servers, and it always involves calling AT&T, which is a long, drawn-out process, and then they're not supposed to alter any of our settings, but it always happens. Then I have to call an IT guy and get an IT guy in here to straighten it out, which, if you've ever had to call the IT guy, you know he does not come to your place of business for free. Why does this only happen to me? I had asked someone this morning, do I got some kind of curse on this, or I don't know. Don't know, but it has happened multiple times, and it is just annoying as all get out. So let me ask the question: do you have certain things that occur or reoccur to you? Do you have things that consistently pop up that you're brushing off as coincidence? Or are you having things happen that pop up that you feel in no way this could be a coincidence? I'll take any comments down below, or in Messenger. Either way, I'm very curious to know if anyone else has gone through this scenario. That's what I have on coincidence today. I don't believe in coincidence. No. Maybe if it happened once or twice, okay, but multiple times, no. Multiple cameras, no. All right, where else are we gonna go? Another thing I wanted to touch on today is more of the review of St. Joseph's. Now, if you've had the chance, I have got a bunch of links to our YouTube channel showing more and more of St. Joseph's. The last video I had put up on St. Joseph's, as I'm reviewing, now this was on the full spectrum, and I was happy that we had a lot of captures on the full spectrum because, as I stated earlier, we did have all the audio settings on all the body cams somehow altered. I still don't know how that's possible, but it made reviewing of body cam footage difficult. And I'm still going to go through it, although I don't know what I'm going to be able to present from it. Dennis has found a bunch of stuff on his body cams. Unfortunately, with one exception so far, even with the programming I have, I can't bring it out to be able to share it with you. You know, I catch it, but I'm using headphones, and let's say I have a trained ear for listening to such things. In the choir loft at St. Joseph's, I had caught one interesting EVP as we were leaving the choir loft. And I thought, okay, I'm going to back this up. I'm going to clip this, and I'll bring that out so we can all get a good listen on that. And the more I listened, the more I found. Now, my first rule, and I know a lot of people do this, don't review your evidence on a damn phone, because you're losing a lot of your evidence. You're losing a lot of your communication. Just don't. Everything's in a computer. I'm listening with headphones. I have audio programming to bring up this or that, filter this or that. 4 EVPs in less than 1 minute. What's also interesting is 4 different voices in less than 1 minute, and both male and female voices in less than 1 minute. We've said it for a long time. We're not ghost hunters. We never were. We're spirit communicators, and we get enough evidence to prove the statement that I had just made. Go over to YouTube, check it out. Please like and subscribe. I'll tell you, that Google algorithm in YouTube is so touchy, and it really reacts to people that sub and like our videos, and we really do appreciate it. That's what I got for the Monday Minute for today. Stay toned. Stay toned. Yeah. Yeah, stay toned. That's probably a good idea too. As you can see, I'm not exactly that toned anymore. Don't care. That being said, be good to each other. I can't stress that enough. Just be good to each other. Questions or comments, you know where to put them. Anything you'd like to have me touch on during the Monday Minute, you know where to put it. That's what we got for today. Stay tuned for this weekend. I'm hoping we have a good signal so we can go live from the Masonic Lodge. Again, thank you, Jill Shelley, for having us. We do appreciate that. Peace out.